Hey campers, George here, back in the South 40 man cave. You caught me cheating on the dice. It's a dicey day today. The first throw, I'll be honest, was work on the axe, which I'm not feeling up to because I'm feeling a little sick today. I got flu or something. Waiting to hear from the doctor so I can get an appointment. That's gonna take a while. Let's do this thing. What do you think? Yeah. Let's check it out. So if you remember the other day, put a video out about going swap meeting, knife doctor style. I spent like a whopping $20. And one of the things I managed to find, which I thought, ooh, that looks like a fun thing to do. I've seen that done before. I've done it once before. And then once I got it and I got back here, I remembered what's involved in it. Oh, the humanity. Anywho, what I'm talking about is this guy. Check it out. It's a giant, huge cutter type. I don't know. Wonder why I always get sick, right? Somebody else might have been licking this. This is a Kelly Axe Tool Co. something. West Virginia, US. Check it out. See that? I can't see what the front says there. This piece here, we'll have to figure that out. But as you can see, it's a little beat up, kind of like me. And the handle, yeah, it's toast. It's of no use to man or beast, except you and me, right? Because why? We can do this, and we can replace the handle and clean up the head. I did some research on axes, and this handle is a, I don't know. I'll get you the info now, right here. Ha! Look at me, all efficient and whatnot. Okay, now we're going to find wood for the handle. Yeah, I did research on that too. And the only wood I have, really, that I kind of think is tough enough, surprisingly, is a piece of walnut. Yeah, from way back. Lee cut a tree down, said, "You want some wood?" I said, "Yeah," I came and got it. We cut it up, we did whatnot, and now I have the wood. I'm running out of it. Kinda. So I found a piece. It's long enough, and this is what I found out about walnut. That. See that? It says it's good for axe handles. Aren't we getting ahead of ourselves? Let me get the piece of wood. There it is. Ha! Walnut. Look at that. It's humongous. This is gonna work. See what I'm talking about? We can make a handle. So let me trace it out. Make sure that we've got enough wood to make the handle, because this wood is triangular. Having worked with this wood before, I know the darker in the walnut is the harder wood. The white is a little softer. So I definitely want more dark than light. There she lays. Can you see that? Let me show you. See? We got it kind of sort of marked out. So now we have the basic setup. So now what we have to do is get the head off here without damaging this, breaking this, because we need it as a template. And let me tell you, can you hear it? That there is the rain. It's been like that every day this week. Nice in the morning, kinda, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you got a river coming down through your road. Okay, as I was going to show you, they did a really good job of putting the handle on here. Ha! So, We got to get this lot out of here. I don't know what they were thinking, but that must have added at least 5 or 6 pounds to the weight of this thing. All right. This is a farmer's best friend. It's a fencing tool. But you know what? You can grab stuff with it, he says, and yank it out. Like that. Look at that. It's coming. Oh! Holy moly. Check this thing. See that? Look at that. It's a beast. Look at that. I should have been a dentist. It's actually like I got a screw head on it. Look, another one. Wow. Here's the head. And as you can see, I don't know what they were doing with it, but it's as sharp as... No, it's not. And we're going to have that come out. We've got to show that. So, yeah, otherwise it looks okay. We can clean this up, right? That's exciting. Fortunately, this is all they had in the top of the handle. Lord. Okay, now we've got to trim this piece of wood down to get it roughly close to the handle shape. It's been a while since I worked this hard. Haven't been in the shed for a while, tut tut. So, let's have at it. Okay, day 2. First day I spent about 6 hours getting the piece of wood down to this size. It is the rough shape. There's the handle on the piece of wood. So there you can see the rough shape. Because I don't have power tools, and you know what, I don't like using power tools. Projects like this take a while. I like to do it. It passes the day for me and it keeps me busy and I get my exercise. We have the rough shape. Now we're going to start filing and everything to get it down to thin like this and almost the perfect shape. Finally getting back to this. Being so distracted, you know, things come up and I'm like, oh, I want to try that. I want to... I've been working on this thing every couple of days, spending an hour or 2 on it. We're close. We're very close. So, back at it. Got to start doing this. Getting that sorted out, thinning it down to match this. Yeah, still got a lot of work to do. This is heavy work. And we're getting there. This is going to be the tough part. This is starting to shape up. You know, we're trying to get a match here. I just need to get away from that. It's killing me. Here is the axe head. It's pretty rusty, and I can tell you it was pretty beat up. There was a lot of this. You can see I've started to file it down. It was really curved over. You can see I'm trying to clean it up. I've got to get that down pretty close to where I want it. Look at how it's damaged here. The nice thing is, look at that. Kelly Axe and Tool Company, Charleston, West Virginia, USA. I've been looking up Kelly, and they have quite a history. And I looked up some stamps to see if I could find out more information. There wasn't a lot. And if you look carefully here, the shape here on what I'd like to call the cheek actually dips in. It's got a slight raise in the middle here, and it does that. See that? That's what Kelly was renowned for. They came up with that design. It was much more pronounced before and after, I believe. And it really made for a good cutting edge. So what I want to do is clean it up, and then I'm going to get rid of the rust, and hopefully I'm not going to damage this. I'm going to have to be really careful about that. I don't want to lose that. Anybody tell me what type of axe head this is? According to the stamp, Charleston, they were there for a short while. They actually moved to Charleston because minerals that they needed, the gas and minerals that were available there were a lot more than where they were. And so they moved down there because they had more local resources. They were there for a period. So I've cleaned up the edges here, and I had to be careful on this side. I couldn't go too much, and I don't know if you can see that, but I didn't want to get rid of that. And I felt if I got any closer, I would lose the stamp. And I really want to keep that because it ages it for you. Next up for this now is I'm going to try and get rid of as much of the rust that I can. If you look inside there, this is folded over. See that? There's a ridge. I'm just going to clean that up quickly. We've had this guy soaking for about 5 hours. Some surprising things have popped up. Just going to scratch him up a bit here. Okay, clean that disaster up. Let's get all the icky off of this. So here it is here. All I did was I put it in there for a couple of hours, pulled it out and wiped it down. As you can see, it took all the rust off. I'm just going to give it a rub with some of this stuff and see if anything else comes off. Okay, so here it is here. I washed it off, cleaned it all up, and you can see that rust stuff, it does a good job. Even the inside is clean. Now, a couple of things I'm worried about is, I don't know if you can see it, but this has an edge on it, kind of all the way around. Don't know what they were doing with this axe, but they were doing some damage, that's for sure. Obviously, this is a axe that has been used a lot, apparently. So, I don't want to make it look like it's brand new again. It is a used axe. So as far as I want to go right now on the head, I got to get back. I think I can clean that up a little bit more. 6 months later, making a career of this. I gotta finish it. This guy. Now we're going at it. You probably just saw this video. You'll be a link below. Gift from a subscriber. Restored it. Let's see if it'll do its job. All right. Look at that. Well, here we are. Here it is here. You can see the handle. Not final finished, but close enough for me to want to put the head on. Nervous about that. And but before we do that, I want to put some linseed oil on here all over, which just helps the wood, stops it from cracking, makes it a little bit more supple, and it gives you a really good grip, by the way. So I want to do that, and then we're going to put the head on and we'll see where we are. This is boiled linseed oil. It's almost finished. Hope there's enough to at least get a good coat on. You want to really give it a soaking. You should put it on until it stops soaking in, but I don't think I have enough. And it does bring out the wood really nicely. This is walnut, so should have a good look to it. I'm just going to use all the linseed oil I have left. Hopefully it'll be enough for now. And now you can see how that linseed oil really brings out the wood. See that? Love the way you have a different color, that light dark. I made a wedge for it. I'm hoping this is going to work. Ooh boy. All right. Just going to put some almonds on it just to help it once it's in. Hopefully it won't pop back out. It's not a problem because I'm going to trim this all the way down. So there you see it there. We'll clean this up. We're almost there, I think. I think I'm going to make a strap for it here. One of those leather straps as a protection for the wood. If you miss, you don't mess up your wood. You hit the leather, which helps protect it. Then we got to sharpen this guy. Decided I'm going to give it a quick swing to see if it works before I put anything more into it. I think I'm going to sharpen it first before we get bigger, because it's just not really cutting through rather than breaking through. Unfortunately, I just lost my lights. Ran out of power. But if you look at this, it's pretty rough. So I'm going to start with the coarse side of my puck. Just using the current angle, I'm not sure if it is right by the way these guys did it, but I'm going to go with the same angle and then I'll clean it up with the smooth side of the puck. Always use water. And what you want to do is put it on there and feel that angle right there. See that? That's where I want to go, and I'm just going to make small circles. What I want to do is just mark it first. Forgot to do that. Give me an idea of how well we're going here and how consistent our edge is. Okay, I've been over with both the coarse and the fine. But the problem is that the shape of the blade is not consistent. It's nice and round, flattens out, got a curve. I need to re-profile the whole thing. So I've done some sharpening on it. I just want to test it to make sure it's going to work before I put all that time in. But I will do that. And then we're going to put the leather guard on here. Let's go cut some wood. Oh, this wood is terrible. Oh, wow. It split. See there? And I just knew that was going to happen. You get the other. This handle, this is the original handle. I have an exact match. Why did mine split? Split there. I know why. We talked about this, I think. I can't remember. It was so long ago. See the grain on my wood? It's not going straight like this. It goes that way. See how it's split? What do? And that sums it up right there. So we learned a lesson here. Pay attention to the grain. And when I looked at it, see the grain up here? It's pretty straight. Along here, look at that. It's pretty straight with the line of it, but then the way the handle is shaped, it actually curves here. And if you look at the grain, is curved. That there is the problem. I need to make an axe. I wanted to make an axe. I did, but it broke. But I'm looking here and I'm thinking I still have this much left and it's nice and straight, and look at the grain looks good. We might find a nice hatchet and make this fit a hatchet. So there you go. Lesson learned. I decided to make this video and post it. I put a lot of work into it. And yeah, it's disappointing. And in fact, it's frustrating. The way things are going right now, just about every project I'm touching, it has a problem. Or failed somehow. You'll be seeing these other issues going on. But I felt that I started this project probably 6-7 months ago, towards the end of winter. And, it's fall now. And I spent a lot of time whittling this piece of wood down to that size. And now I know what not to do. A hard lesson. But hey, it was fun. And I learned a lot from it. So there you go. Don't forget, you be safe out there. Look, I got Band-Aids everywhere. Not from this project. From small projects, the knives, the folding knives. Like I said, I'm having issues with them. I can't seem to get things to work, and I'll be fiddling and slip, and there you go. So be safe, pay attention, don't get frustrated. If you feel yourself getting frustrated, walk away. Come back another day. Finish it off. Just say. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. And even if that story doesn't end well, on my channel, you get to see it. Because, I just like to show you the nice stuff. But that's not always true. Thanks for watching. Always appreciated. Sorry about the bad ending. But we all learn. See you again, though, pretty soon.